Maximum load capacity for a 20-foot lumber span.
Hello everyone. Today, we're going to discuss the maximum load capacity for a 20-foot span using specific lumber sizes. Understanding this is crucial if you're planning on using lumber for any structural purposes over a span of this size. Let's get started by looking at the factors that affect load capacity and then delve into specific lumber sizes.
Why does lumber size matter?
Lumber size plays a critical role in determining the load-bearing capacity of a span. The width, depth, and type of wood will all influence the amount of weight a particular piece of lumber can support over a given span. The larger and denser the wood, the more weight it can typically support. However, even the densest wood will have limitations based on its size.
What are the main factors affecting load capacity?
There are several factors that affect the load capacity of lumber. 1. Species of wood. Different woods have different strength properties. For example, oak is typically stronger than pine. 2. Grade of lumber. The quality of the wood, in terms of knots, splits, and other imperfections, will influence its strength. 3. Moisture content. Wet wood can be weaker than dry wood. Over time, as wood dries, it may shrink and become more brittle. 4. Span length. A longer span means the lumber has to support the load over a greater distance, reducing its capacity.
Specific load capacities for different lumber sizes.
Given that there are numerous species and grades of lumber, it's difficult to provide an exhaustive list here. However, as a general guideline, 1. A 2x4 piece of lumber, commonly used for non-load-bearing walls, might support only a few hundred pounds over a 20-foot span, and is not typically recommended for such a long span without support. 2. A 2x8 piece of lumber, when positioned on edge, can support a significantly higher load, possibly up to 1,000 pounds or more depending on species and grade. 3. A 2x12 piece of lumber is even more robust, and when used in conjunction with proper joist hangers and other support mechanisms, can support several thousand pounds over a 20-foot span. However, always consult with a structural engineer or refer to official building codes and tables for specific load capacities. Thanks for joining us today as we discuss the maximum load capacity for lumber over a 20-foot span. The key takeaway is that the type, size, and grade of the lumber, as well as other factors, will determine its load-bearing capacity. Always make informed choices and seek expert advice when planning a construction project. Stay safe and happy building!